Time for Football Night in New York with Ralph Vacchiano. Ralph, you had an article come out on SNY TV about why the Giants should not move on from Joe Judge and why they should keep him. Obviously, that is a very unpopular opinion, especially on Twitter, as we saw. What are the main reasons in your mind for why they should move on from Joe Judge?
Yeah, I'll give you some. Nobody's going to believe me because, yeah, like you said, it was a very unpopular opinion. But the reasons why they shouldn't move on don't necessarily have to do with him as a coach, because I can't tell you he's going to be a great coach. I thought there were some promising things his first season, that the team fought hard. It played well over the final 11 games of the year. This year, it's been a disaster. Injuries have been a part of that. There's been other circumstances, but he hasn't done a good job. But after 2 seasons, I don't know what he is yet. What I do know is that when the Giants hired him, they committed to him and his program and the types of players he wanted to bring in, the types of staff he wanted to bring in, the nutrition program, the strength program. All of this was built around his program. And if you commit to doing that, you don't just give it 2 years. You have to give it more than that. It's the worst teams in sports that will change coaches year after year. And if the Giants fired Joe Judge, it would be the 3rd coach they fired after just 2 years on the job, and that would make them really a bunch of clowns.
Yeah, and everybody's laughing at them right now. And earlier this year, a source told you that he thought John Mara believed he found his Bill Parcells or Bill Belichick in Joe Judge. But have things changed enough in your eyes since those comments for the Giants to reconsider, at least if he's the guy?
Well, that's really interesting because I do think things might have changed a little bit. I think, back in mid-December, I reported that the widespread belief was that Joe Judge was safe and would be coming back. And I cautioned everybody it's not 100% because things could always get worse. Well, these last 5 games have been really embarrassing. The Giants have turned into a punchline. A lot of this has to do with Joe Judge and his public persona, his press conferences. I don't think John Mara has lost faith in him, but you do wonder at some point, is he going to be so embarrassed, so mad at what he's seeing that he'll say, I can't take it, I have to blow everything up. I don't think that's the case just yet, but I'm not inside John Mara's head. I don't know what his tolerance level is. The last I heard, he believes in Joe Judge. We'll see if the last month changes his mind.
Yeah, and Joe Judge better prove him right, getting some wins at least here for next season, because obviously it's not going to happen this year. Ralph Vacchiano, thanks so much for the time, man.
You're welcome.